vivre. Tout est là. C'est l'unique question. Pour ne pas sentir l'horrible fardeau du temps qui brise vos épaules et vous penche vers la terre, il faut vous enivrer sans trêve.
Right from the start, that pulsing club music, this sense of chaos, almost like a train hurtling through, almost getting off the tracks until it catches itself. And there was these great moments of weightlessness as well, where everything just feels right after the chaos, after rumbling around. I love the wardrobe and the artistic design of this gritty, glitter-soaked party set. I feel like I really understood where we were and who we were dealing with. And the narration underneath also really helped to create that emotional wave permeating the piece.
This was really great visually. I enjoyed the way that the dancing and the partying was captured, and also the sort of like, where am I moments of some of the characters. Really cool fashion sequences and shots close up and far away, and like dance sequences. And I think it went really well with the poem and the music choice.
The colors that they used and the kind of like freedom, or like they were so like inhibited, and they had like such low inhibitions, and they were so like wild and free, and I love how they highlighted that. And then when they paired that with what was being said, I thought it was really beautiful. But that was, I think, this thing that struck me the most was just how free they were and the type of movement that was happening and the colors. I thought it all really worked well together.
An interpretive dance to the question, mais quoi de poésie? What is the verse? And I have to say that Morad Boyad, who's the male actor, has a particularly energetic and interesting dance towards the end. And throughout, you can understand why this song is so popular. And it has this really driving drum riff. And so if you want to hear a good tune, see some good dancing, L'ivresse is a new and interesting contribution from France.
This was a really fascinating piece to watch. It was simple and effective. It basically tried to answer the question, I guess, why drink copiously? And it just had this really gritty style to it that I just appreciated, and was just sort of mesmerized by watching everyone just dance and enjoy themselves, sort of like they were there, but also like their minds were somewhere else completely. I thought all that was really well done and effective. Felt very candid. Didn't feel like I was watching performers or actors, but really did just draw me in. And the last guy just cutting a rug really ended it well. Even just the way that last cut just goes to black right on that last move. It's just really thoughtful editing. So yeah, good work.
I thought that the film L'ivresse did a beautiful job of conveying an emotion and energy visually. I think that a lot of this was due to the camera movement, the lighting, and very much due to the editing style of the film. It really had contrast in its pacing and also in its use of focus and perspective. I think that the choreography of some of the individuals in the film also conveyed this real freedom and sense of exploration. And I think that in addition to all of those visual elements, the poetry that was read really guided us as a viewer, as to inspire us while we were watching this to have certain emotions and to feel a little bit of that sense of freedom and loosening of our inhibitions in whatever way we may choose ourselves.
This was a really interesting piece. I think, well, I couldn't understand all of the narration just to my lack of French knowledge. I think it did a great job rounding out almost this euphoric feeling, but this disconnect and almost animalistic response to, you know, drugs and partying and all of that, but feeling, and, you know, alcohol within this party scene and sequence, but also, you know, just how it makes you almost one with your body and your surroundings. I think you did a great job of piecing together each of these shots from these different perspectives of each of the party goers, and I think you did a great job of being able to isolate them and show their experience personally, and through this this greater look at their movement and going into the fluidity of their movement. I'm thinking specifically of this female that we start out with alone, but also from an onlooker's perspective towards the end when the party's breaking up and there's only one guy dancing and going really, really hard. I think it was a beautiful showcase of movement and really enjoyable to watch.